Monday Night Baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Yarbrough, a left assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go off, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up is Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Danny Santana, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. And
he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, they made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pitch on the way. skied into straightaway right. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Tanner Houck is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now to the plate here is Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Verdugo comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that screams at me is the fact that they don't score many runs. They're in the bottom 3rd in the league. They're putting way too much pressure on their pitching staff, and they're going to have to change their offensive approach if they're going to get this team going.
Kevin Kiermaier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. High chopper over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting 3rd, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Striding forward, Austin Meadows. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Meadows takes the turn at 3rd. He wants it all. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's J.D. Martinez. His prior history versus this arm. He has 9 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Arozarena is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So next to bat will be Alex Verdugo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe from the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Box, Brandon Lau, who was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And this is low, ball 1. Houck offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute, one of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth. The shortstop, Willie Adames.
So next to hit is Willie Adames. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's set and the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 14 on the season, as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 4 home runs and 29 driven in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And that one yanked just foul. Swing and a little blooper to center. Verdugo's on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another foul ball. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Tampa. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
First delivery to him.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here it comes on 1-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And the sinking fastball. Called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First pitch of the AB now. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0.
Just like Vegas in the sun. Ain't no quitting till I'm...
Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he lifts it in the air to right field. Renfroe will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. One out runner at first, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. From the stretch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Fouled off. Mejia, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Remember, he was thrown out trying for the inside the park home run in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing. A lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's all.
Now the 1-0. 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Adames brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, The shortstop.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that one guy clearly the leader in this category so far, 95 miles an hour versus an even 90 for the other. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Rosarena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So now into the box is Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straight number 14 on the season, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And now here is Yandy Diaz. He collected a base hit his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Stepping in next, Michael Brasso, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 Tampa. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First offering. Rafael Devers is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fouled away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 9 homers and 32 driven in. The 1-0. Devers stands at second with no outs. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
And stepping in, Hunter Renfroe hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. And it's gone. Hunter Renfroe with a two-run shot. Number 14 on the season. And the Red Sox have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win. But he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Rich Hill, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 14, Rich Hill.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kike.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. And so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Danny Santana. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. That misses 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosarena is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox on top 4-3. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
For the Rays, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And the runner back. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Next, it'll be Austin Meadows. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Beautiful diving stop. Hats off to that one.
You got to love that play defensively right there. Watching the big guy get dirty, headed towards foul territory, making an awesome diving stop.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Wendell, the runner at third. Kiermaier on at second with 2 down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 14 on the season, and it's now 6-4.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-1 is a fastball that misses. Three and 1 to Martinez.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And now the first pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Devers hits a little over the 270 mark. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. And he's safe.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Colin McHugh, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
McHugh.
Renfro will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Martinez on third with 2 out. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rays 6 and the Red Sox 5. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Willie Adames. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Willie Adames.
Austin Bryce enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. First pitch of the AB on its way. And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Yandy Diaz. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. Standing in now, Michael Brasso, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
First pitch of the AB now.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Yan Gomes. And he represents the potential go-ahead run. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And it's 1-2. Line drive base hit.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, TK
Now to bat, Kike Hernandez, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the two-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed of the breaking ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw over to third here, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now into the box, Danny Santana. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on the way. Popped up. Rousseau is under it. Two gone.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready now is Xander Bogaerts, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the seventh. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by one, D-Row. That base hit drives in two. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Cody Reed will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. In now, J.D. Martinez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Adames has a play. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Red Sox 8, the Rays 6. Phillips Valdez from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 71, Phillips Valdez.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss as, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
Might have wanted a little bit more pine tar before stepping up to the plate there. You know his teammates are going to give him a hard time about losing the old axe handle.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
1-0 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Now this is out in front. May be tough to get to. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now back the designated hitter, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Looking at his career totals, Kiermaier hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play, and that's the second out.
The bat, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch of the AB now.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. A ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning. It's the Red Sox 8, the Rays 6. So here is Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Verdugo goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Hunter Renfroe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Left center, base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
.30 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Jan Jones.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So both men in motion that time, but they narrowly avoid running themselves out in the inning as the batter strikes out on the pitch. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kike Hernandez. In his career against this pitch, and it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Ryan Thompson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Danny Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Marwin Gonzalez will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave them loaded. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Marwin Gonzalez takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Wow. Darwin's Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays held in check here. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Now at the plate, here is Xander Bogaerts. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Wendell is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next up, J.D. Martinez, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Thompson, a native Oregonian. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well 1 more time with that pitch.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The pitch. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next, here is Rafael Devers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Bouncer to the left side. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Adames has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Striding in is Yandy Diaz, singled last time up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Michael Brasso is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Pops this one up. Dahlbeck in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
I really like it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Joey Wendell, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Second and third here, 1 man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the...
So stepping in is Kevin Kiermaier. A potential tying run for him at third base. Has a look, now to pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now back, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. To the plate now, Austin Meadows. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, he's 0 for 4. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now it'll be Hunter Renfroe. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Big spot here, and it'll be Bobby Dalbec, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there, so I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
So now to the plate, Yan Gomes, as he grounds one briskly to short. Adames picks it up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Digging in will be Brendan Lau. Career
And
numbers
leading off
against
for
Matt
the Rays,
Barnes. He's 1 for
the
3.
second baseman,
Ryan Brazier
Brandon.
comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And a high strike there, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Randy Arozarena. The winning run stands at second base. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Up next, Willie Adames. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Brett Phillips will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 35.
Diego Castillo takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Connor Wong will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 74, Connor.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kike. And a chance for more here.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Arozarena is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. There's Marwin Gonzalez now, and clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware. With the runner in scoring position, a sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The 1-1 pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 9-8 contest. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. One last shot here as we go to the bottom. Connor Wong will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. He'll go to work on getting.
And leading up.
He's set. Here it comes.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Michael Brasso. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 1-0. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in next, Francisco Mejia. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, a potential winning run at first with 1 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and we are once again tied in extra innings. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Adam Ottavino makes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Adam Ottavino.
Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Now batting.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
A bouncer up the middle, scooped up to second for 1. Rays win. Rays win. Rays win. And they do it in walk-off style.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Tampa Bay Rays scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Diego Castillo claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs.